Welcome you guys to another week. It is a thrill to film and post these videos and I look forward to just hearing your feedback and reading your stories and your comments. And I thank you so much. You have no idea how much you add to my life, and it makes me feel not alone and stuck inside of my four walls to be able to post a video and know that there's other people that share in with whatever I'm going through. And so anyway, okay, so here we are, another week. And I'm going to quickly update you on the 3 areas, my tidbits I picked for last week. It was quality time with my girls. It was moving devotion times from the evening, or from mornings to evenings. And it was working on the website and blog for Debtisdum. Okay, so quality time with the girls went really good. Zoe got the flu this week, which means I got a lot of quality time with her. She's been out of school and recovering. Friday night, today's Wednesday, Friday night, Josh and I get to take Grace out on a date with just her and us. That's going to be fabulous quality time. Tennessee, it's been a lot of just snuggling in bed, and her and her daddy, we just love to, on the weekends, we love to cuddle with her before everybody else is awake. She likes to get her bottle and get all cozy, and she'll start humming to us. She'll and then that means that she wants to be sung to. Ah, sweet, right? She'll be 16 months old tomorrow, and just, anyway, so the quality time with her has been really great. She's a cuddler. That helps a lot. And then Grace, she is my tender-hearted daughter, and so she will leave notes every night on our bed, and they're love notes that go back and forth. Like, she'll write something for us, and then she'll say, please sign here. Do your kids do this too, or did they do this? And so then she'll leave it on our bed, and most nights a lot of nights, not most, but I am just exhausted. Like, Josh was in a meeting last night, and it was at church, and I had the 3 girls, and I did dinner and dishes and laundry, and I was exhausted by the time I got them all to bed and bathed. I was like, and the girls were like, Mommy, we need this, and I needed to go back down the stairs to get whatever the thing was, and I was crawling up the stairs on my hands and knees because I was so physically tired, and I had nothing left, and there was, Mommy, I need a glass of water. I didn't get my essential oils for the night, and I needed this, and I needed that, I need my wubby, and it was back up and down the stairs. And so it really hit me last night. Either I'm getting old, or I'm overworked and really tired. So, but I wrote her back last night, and I wrote her a note, and I'm trying my best. My girls all need their quality time in different forms. So, and it's neat for me to really be able to pay attention this week and see in what ways do they need it more than other ways. So that went really well. To be honest, the website and Debtisdum work. Debtisdum, I excelled at posting more and getting a couple more ideas, and like, I want to post a few days after this video goes up every week, I want to post a weekly budget tip, and something that's a little more in depth that I can make a video about and post it. And so it keeps you guys motivated and inspired on going to make good choices for that are budget friendly, and whatever it is, whatever I come up with. But that's kind of something that I would like to work on. And then these videos, which, hi, we've done this for 3 weeks now. This is a good routine we're getting into. So I did do really well, and I am posting more pictures and links to food and things like that. So go find us on Instagram and Twitter, Debtisdum on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and I just have fun with those. I just love it. I love it. So, but the website and the blog, like, I have so many things going around in my head of what I want it to become and what I can see it becoming, that I couldn't commit. It started to make me hyperventilate, and I couldn't focus. I couldn't see what it is that I needed to be doing, how to get these ideas from here to the computer. So I just figure I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready to commit. I am to the committal stage on our website and blog. Yeah, like I've built it all, but now I have to commit. And I just, yeah, I couldn't do it this week. So better luck next time. Anyway, so I kind of succeeded and not so much in that area. And then devotions. Josh is still working overtime. To tell you the truth, I just didn't even try to move the devotions to the evening time. I just let the girls get extra 45 minutes or so extra sleep every morning, and we're still doing devotions in the morning because our day gets started off differently when we have family morning devotions, even without Daddy. Daddy gets, the weekends devotions with us, but and then bedtime stories and stuff at night. So I don't really want to move devotions, I've decided. And a devotion book that I'm going through with the girls right now, that we have been for a while, all of this year, is Max Lucado's Grace for the Moment, I think it's called. It's a 365-day devotional geared towards children. And I enjoy it as an adult. It's one of those books that I can enjoy it too. So I'm loving our devotion time, and I'm just not going to, there's a balance between letting the kids sleep a little bit more and sticking to what helps our day. Okay, so there's that. This topic this week is on balance, because I am seeing in my life that I'm trying to do it all and I'm not really being successful at much of it because I am only one person and I have many hats. You guys can relate. I know you can relate. Moms and dads both. So I follow Natalie Grant on Facebook, and there's something that she wrote, and I want to share it with you guys. She said, last night I was in Missouri, obedient to the call of God in my life to sing about the hope of Jesus. This morning I'm off the bus in Nashville and at the dentist with this cutie, walking out my even greater calling of mommy. She had a picture with one of her girls at the dentist office that was attached to this post. And she said, I'm often asked how I balance it all. I'm not sure what balance is. I'm actually better acquainted with exhaustion, but even in the midst of my exhaustion, there's rest and peace in my soul because I'm honoring the call of God in my life to be who He has made me to be. And there's the grace that comes amidst the chaos because I'm being obedient to Him. Don't run after someone else's balance or calling. Just run after with all your heart. Run after yours with all your heart, knowing He'll have a grace on your life for whatever He has called you to do. Obedience brings blessing. I love that, because if you are obedient, you will be blessed. And if life is just crazy, like in several aspects of my life it has been lately, I'm not being obedient, because that's not what God's will is for me. It's to be a crazy person thinking I can handle it all. And I'm a yes person, which doesn't help me in that area. But she did say, don't run after someone else's balance or calling. Like, how many times do we compare ourselves to how better that mom is able to balance her workload? Or how can I, oftentimes being a stay-at-home mom, I think, how can working parents balance it all? Because I'm home during the day and I have a hard time balancing it all, and they've got more. To me, in my mind, I feel like working parents have more on their plate. They have more to juggle, more to balance. And there's some moms parents that I have in my life that are really good at that balance. And I'm like, well, if they can balance more craziness than what I have, I think, what is my problem? Like, what's wrong with me? So don't chase after someone else's balance or calling. I love that. Stop comparing yourself to other people and just be happy with your balance. That's my challenge, my tidbit challenge for this week, is to be happy with my balance. Yes, it's kind of broad, but it speaks to me that just enjoy the moments that are crazy and enjoy the down moments when, yes, there's a million things you could be doing instead of sitting on the couch and cuddling with one of your girls, but enjoy that balance. Like, go to bed. This drives me crazy. Go to bed knowing that it's going to be okay if the dishes are stuck are still dirty in the sink. I hate that. It just, bothers me. I don't sleep as good. But I need to learn to just be happy with my very own balance. And the way I balance things in life is not going to be the same the way that the next person balances. So I guess hopefully this will relate to you guys. Be happy with your balance. Like, think about your own balance. Don't compare your balance to somebody else's balance, right? Good stuff. Okay, I was also reading an article on Kirk Cameron's Facebook page, and Natalie Grant and Kirk Cameron, they post uplifting and encouraging things that speak to mothers, and I love them. So go like them on Facebook if you don't already. And Kirk Cameron highlighted an article on his Facebook page, and it was speaking to mothers of little babies, of younger kids. And since I have Tennessee, I figure I'm still a mother to younger kids. They're not teenagers yet. Anyway, this woman wrote, "This is not the season to take on more, but to live with less." And I loved that. Like, it's so true. Why am I trying to conquer the world and just start a business and coaching? And those are things that are my passion. But maybe now is not the time. Or, you know, we're moving possibly. And it's just, I mean, everything just together is a lot. Balancing motherhood, balancing, you know, a working husband, and just, you guys know, just balancing life in general. But why, and then why am I saying yes to everything that's asked around me? Like, it's not the season to take on more, but to live with less. Like, these years don't last forever, and I've heard that, and a lot through my life since I've had kids, and it's just to live with less. Isn't that the essence of being on a budget too, and living more simply? I loved it. So I'm going to really try hard to live with less, to not take on more, and to love my balance. Love my own personal balance. So those are my personal challenge for this week. What are some areas maybe in the realm of balance that you guys could work on, that you want to commit to and say, yes, I am going to do this? And it can be one thing. Don't overwhelm yourself, especially when it comes to balance. Like, just give yourself one small thing to focus on this week. Or in my case, it's just to be happy with my own balance. So that when people say something, you're proud of everything you can accomplish. Like when someone says, well, how do you do that? Or how do you do this? Or, wow, life must be crazy. Be able to own it and say, yeah, and I love it. I want to be there. I want to be able to say, God has blessed me with so much, and I am being obedient, and I'm going to work on that. So, good stuff. Okay, so house update this week. We are still in limbo. We still are. Not a whole lot has happened. The bank is still reviewing that first offer. We are in second place on a short sale. So the bank has to address that first offer before they can address ours. And we don't have any word on that first offer as far as what's going on. And then we had inspections on Friday. My girlfriend came over with her babies, the ones that are buying our house, and had a couple different inspections going on. And it was just the most wonderful way to have an inspection. They hung out and we talked and we laughed, and I gave her a tour and we answered questions and just told her things about the house that maybe I hadn't thought of before. And so anyway, we're just praying. We're still praying for everybody that this does move forward, that we do get to move. And so we're still really excited. I'm not going to lie, we're getting impatient. It's been almost 3 weeks since we submitted our offer to the bank, and it's starting to really drive us crazy. And our poor buyers, they want to know if the bank's going to accept or reject, because that determines if they are going to move forward on buying our house, and their house closes in about a week. So less than a week. Anyway, the time is ticking, but so that is my update for this week. And then life, everything's going really, really well. I mean, these videos have helped me tremendously, and I'm so glad that I'm posting those, and I hope it speaks to you too. So have a wonderful week. and I will try and get a video tip of the week video up every week too. I'm going to film it right after I film this one and then space them a few days apart. So this one speaks to your life, and the next one will speak to your budget. And anyway, it's just such a great way to keep in touch with you guys. So I hope it's well. Go check us out on all of those social media places. I'll leave the links down below. And yeah, we'll talk to you next week. I love you guys. Bye. Mwah.